world number 1976, also known as Crime World. Today is where we have this guy, and how he somehow ended up like this to fight police officers against that are being piloted by this guy, and also just simply in a gang, just all for the sake of good. We'll get started. Just first, subscribe, turn know, and narratives going on enjoy survivors. I should also say that I'm not going to be editing too much of this, because I'm doing this like pretty late. So yeah, I'll just be like a composer of the videos at the end. That will be like just mainly edited. It's not going to be anything else. Hopefully it'll be taken in one take. Anyways, let's get started. So obviously I think you could see like a little bit of resemblance with Evil Hunter. But this is his casual clothes. And he's actually older. It's like about like 26-ish for his age. His name was never known as really, like, he's only been known legally by some certain names, but he kind of like destroyed that kind of evidence once he found out about something. So this guy, Joshobrine Brycan, became the chief of police for the city. And now, if you think like the chief of police won't have too much power over the government or anything, or with laws or something, you'll be wrong. He actually was able to like manifest his own thing into his own like workforce to actually corrupt the society, and actually made like stuff like weaponry that would be actually useful in like times of war, which are that were like very available, just get banned. Also, with their reforms, they also made about 70% of the middle class go into pure poverty, as in like homelessness, being heavily taxed, unemployment, and others, etc. So somehow he maintains his power and kind of triggers this guy. I'm just gonna call him this guy for now. So this guy found it out on the news and stuff, like saw it on TV, and decided to do something about it. So he managed to, like, almost in like casual clothing, except for like the this little mask and gloves, just to not be recognized a bit, because like some of this is like normal wear for others. And managed, before like all of them were like shipped out into some other like government facility or something, he managed to get this, a corrupted grappling hook, that would actually be able to like go, which has like the simple thing of like slinging you around anywhere, available to like be light and also like super tough enough to like puncture anything to make it into a grappable surface in case of anything happening. So like even like the smallest feather could be grappled and taken away. So yeah, it's a pretty powerful thing. So obviously they tried to ban that, but he knew that it wasn't enough. He had to join something. So with this, came a previous ban of these highly tech high tech masks that were like pretty much already out of the equation. But this guy also knew about a group known as the Maskies. This is their logo. The Maskies are the only ones that have access to some of these masks. It's a small group of like, let's see, aside from him, there's like 3 people. But one of which is like one of the most powerful ones in this world. Hood. She is the leader of it, and it has like super abilities that like it could barely be listed, like flight, energy making, let's see, just pure energy emittance, and other such things. And there's also cap, which would be able to like use like the brim of a usual baseball cap and just like throw it, and it could come back, or it could like just stick there and it will like disintegrate like over time. And then there's finally well, I haven't had a good name for it, but it's basically one with headphones which emit like sonic booms, and also like an EMP type pulse, so like that could wipe out like any technology within a range. So yeah. And then there's also this one. This is a full ski mask, or just a full like a mask that it just covers your face. That hides this mask. That hides in this mask. Now, so now I'm gonna call him Theival Hunter, because now that's his identity now. Theival Hunter, with this corrupted grappler thing, and also already wearing a mask, had only like limited abilities with it, like not as good as the other ones that are like focused on it. His mask gave him the abilities of just simply having super agility, like able to like think a lot of like just like think of like certain action stuff, and also like just a lot of adrenaline and stuff pulsating through it. So yeah, that's, well, at least that's a good thing for a thief to do. Anyways, he like mainly like kind of precise with the maskies for certain intel and stuff, because they would kind of be involved a bit, because they know that this is a corrupt government now. So with that, he turned into like a Robin Hood vendetta of like taking money from the rich and giving it to the poor, but also like trying to like try to stop like Joshobrine Brycan from just like simply like taking it to like more places, like more like having other people like reach out and just try to like take his reforms and stuff. So he just tries to get a stop of them, whatever it takes, even if it has to be to join like a gang or anything like that. Just simply just so he could so like everyone in society could just live peacefully. And yeah, like, and like on the other side, it's a regular guy looking at the news, just seeing everything happen. But he doesn't go to that life. He's pretty much this now. This is Theival Hunter. Anyway, so that's it. Let me just go into the Survivor, and then there's one more announcement at finally at the end. See you then. The Zinks. A survivor based on subscriber, Voodoo Beast Zinks. Let's have a good look at him. His real name is Leonardo Coran. His age, 21, but his corrupted age is unknown, really. His abilities are as follows. Being injury tolerant, having multiple hands that could be hardened in an IS-12512 to the squared 1 blast. So basically it could just be molded into clay from these hands. Well, also like arms and stuff, as you can see, it also expands to arms. Immune to time travel, but has an attention disorder. So like basically, he's immune to it. Like if anything happens, like a butterfly effect or something, he won't be affected. He'll know, kind of, but he would get a little bit distracted by certain things that could make it so it doesn't seem like they could warn or anything. He lives in like a timeline that always kind of changes around him in some ways, but not too often. Just a few time jumps here and there. An escape master. So like basically like most or all things that have contained him have not worked in succeeding. So yeah, that's helpful to know. It has the strength of a land kraken. A land kraken has like 50 times their own body strength. So yeah, so he can't like turn into a different like size or anything. He's just this kind of like size. I'm not saying the size yet, but yeah. And you want to know what that thing means, but I'm not going to be cryptic right now. Just remember that. See ya. Let's see. Dab. Okay, these are mostly for graduations and other important highlights in my life, but because one person just said dab on Twitch, I'll do it. Okay. Yeah. You